Have you ever noticed the more you chase someone, the faster they seem to run away? Younger Adrian back in high school would always message girls, as you probably would as well. Whenever I noticed that they would started to lose interest in me, I would chase. And they would run. I would text them, and once the delivery times were only 10 minutes, now this was 10x in after every day. 2 hours left undelivered, 6 hours left undelivered. 1 day, 2 days, blocked. I had to learn this the hard way. I would always cope and say to myself, oh, why are they losing interest? Did I do something wrong? I need to fix it. I need to fix it. They've lost interest. Okay, I'm going to prove them wrong and continue chase. I would chase, and quite frankly, I'm looking at you now and you're kind of making the same mistakes without even knowing it. Think about it. After a date or after you just spoke to a girl, do you truly have confidence and value in what you said or did was good so that you don't have to stress or worry about it? Or every single time after you go on a date, after you maybe have a conversation with a girl at school, do you seem to overanalyze? Do you seem to stress? Think about every word you just previously said. And then that kind of makes you panic and you think, oh, I didn't mention this. I did this wrong. I need a chase. I didn't say this right. I need to run and chase her. Because you don't have that self-confidence within yourself. That used to be me. This was pretty much me 3 months ago, a failed talking stage. I didn't have this education of, as a masculine guy, you don't want to chase, you want to attract. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 key lessons which helped me so much about understanding female psychology and just proper dynamics when it comes to attracting girls, and for you not to be a little simp chaser guy who, quite frankly, can't even get past the first date. Let's get started. Lesson number 1, scarcity versus abundance mindset. I'm looking at you now. Congratulations, you're talking to some chick, but you're still stressing. You have such a scarcity mind, and you get these thoughts every day that, oh, I can't fuck this up, but because I'm not going to be able to attract a girl on this planet. This is my lucky shot. This is the Hail Mary. Brother, the whole world is feminine. There is unlimited feminine girls in this world. When you have this scarce mindset, you stressing about fucking up some sort of conversation, fucking up a date, just because you think deep down that you got lucky from attracting this chick, you're just not going to succeed, and you're going to give off more of this chasey, needy energy, okay? Speaking from my experiences, whenever I would go on first dates, last year in 2024, I'd attract a pretty good looking girl, above my standards. I'm just being brutally honest here. When this would first start to happen, guys say, oh, I fumbled my first 10 out of 10. This would happen with me because I thought, how the fuck did I attract this girl? And I thought I wouldn't be able to attract any other, good looking girls. I had this scarce mindset. This would make me insecure. This would make me needy, which in return, they could, these 10 out of 10 girls, they could see right through it. They would see this insecurity in me, and when they would start to see me panic, they would slowly lose interest. And I would start to chase because clearly they think now I don't have any other options. You really have to realize that girls are drawn to guys who have options, as stupid as this sounds. If you have options and you can externally show this off, does that make you more valuable? Or does that make you like Jeff, the 2 out of 10 who just goes to the gym some days, but he has this scarce mindset? He's a bit dumb and doesn't read any books. He's not on self-improvement. Bro, who's more valuable? We all want what we can't get. So what if you were to start faking this abundant mindset? What if you were to just act and walk around every single day oh, I have 10 girls in my DMs. I cold approach 3 girls. I've got girls everywhere. And they're just all attract. As cocky and narcissistic as this sounds, this is going to help you a whole lot more than getting obsessive, needy, and clingy over this one girl who you're kind of not even compatible with. Adopt the abundant mindset, and your whole life is just going to change. It doesn't even have to just be dating. It can be businesses. You go all in on this one business, it fucks up, whatever. I got another 5 businesses. Be abundant. Opportunities are literally unlimited. I've learned this past 6 months that, okay, this video might not do well, whatever. I can make an abundant of videos. I'm not going to stop. That should be your mindset with girls. They're limitless. You fuck this one date up that you're kind of nervous about, who gives a fuck? Next one. Next one. Because believe it or not, when you know you have other options, you stress so much less on this one date. You're on a date with an 8 out of 10, and you know at the back of your mind you're seeing a 10 out of 10 tomorrow. Brother, This 8 out of 10 might actually be better than the 10 out of 10 you see tomorrow just because you're abundant. First lesson, and it's probably one of the most important lessons, adopt an abundant mind. Lesson number 2, value comes from within, not others. Do you really think attracting this 10 out of 10 girl is gonna make you feel like super purposeful and happy? Do you think she will be the cure to all of your problems? Or is it just because you've never had a girlfriend before? What if I was to tell you that this whole time, all of this perceived value that you're searching for, it's nowhere externally. It literally all comes from within and your own thoughts. If you're not living a purposeful life, if you're not making progress towards your goals, your mission, trying to become your most masculine self, but at the same time, you're still searching for a girlfriend because you're kind of lonely, you're kind of depressed, you play video games, you eat junk food, you think by attracting this hot girl, she's going to fix all of your problems. Brother, she's not going to do shit. Yeah, you might feel comfortable around her and you might have a little bit of fun, you might get some sex. But what do you think's going to fucking happen after 2 months of this relationship? You're going to be the same guy. You've just been indulging in comfort, instant gratification pleasures. Because all of your values come in externally. You're not growing yourself. You're not trying to fulfill your purpose. You don't have this understanding of the purpose should always come ahead of the relationship. This is a chapter in The Way of the Superior Man, a book which you still haven't read, which I've told you like 5 times to read. No one can save you but yourself. Not even this hot 10 out of 10 girl. And she knows this. She knows if you're slacking or not. She knows if you're on your grind. I know for me, I'm attracting the most girls when I'm just prioritizing my purpose, my mission over anything else. That's when you're your most attractive self. So stop being a lazy motherfucker. Stop searching for value. Everything comes from within. You don't need to chase chicks. You just need to sit down and start recording yourself speak like I'm doing. Or whatever. Do whatever feels so purposeful for you. Go all in on. Before you know it, bro, chicks are literally going to start jumping in front of you. You probably don't believe me because you're on a low level of self-improvement. But please, trust, it's happening to me. My friends know about this. I'm still like kind of growing this YouTube channel. It's still the early days. But at least in my town, my region here in Melbourne, there's no one that's doing what I'm doing. Value comes from within. Stop thinking some girl is going to fix all your problems. She's not. Lesson number 3, power of mystery and space. You've adopted the abundant mind. You're starting to work on your mission. You're starting to feel purposeful and fulfilled. You're making progress. And you've actually just attracted this 10 out of 10 girl. As days, weeks, months go by, you almost start to become friends instead of lovers. The polarity at the start of the relationship, you being your ultimate masculine self, her being in her ultimate feminine self, has slowly depolarized. You're almost buddies now, and you both don't know why. You've done everything right. Whatever your girl said, you've done. Please, let's go dinner. Yeah, we'll go dinner. Let's go watch movies together. Yeah. You've agreed to everything she's said. Every single time she's asked you to hang out, you've said yeah. You said, all right, let's go, babe, let's go. Let's not try have a little bit of distance to increase mystery, which increases attraction, to become more polarized, to promote the future of our relationship. Let's not do any of that. Let's just be absolute best friends, spend every single hour of the day together, because that's what's been promoted and that's what healthy relationships are. You can't not be with your girl for more than one day. That's bad. Brother, mystery is everything. I was literally in a car with one of my friends and his missus, and we were speaking about this. I was telling her about how when girls text me saying, what did you do today? I told my friend's girl how, I usually reply back like, I'm on a mission. Or let's just say I don't actually tell them what I do because that just kills mystery. Now they think of me as some normal fucking guy. When, as we said at the start of this video, you want to be valuable, you want to be mysterious. That's attraction. My friend's girl would look at me and be like, how's that going for you? I looked at her, I'm like, it's actually going pretty well. Now, I'm not one to judge relationships, but I think if you can have this understanding of mystery and creating space, every single area of your relationship is probably going to improve by like 30-40%. Think about it. The less time you spend with someone, the more valuable the time you do spend with her or him becomes. It's more meaningful. The more you chase someone and tell them everything you're doing, the more they know about you and the less they're thinking about you throughout the day. Brother, when I text girls, I don't fucking tell them what I'm doing. Why would I do that? Girls think of you so highly. Why ruin that? You're meant to be the superior man that she thinks you are. Even if you're not right now, as long as you have direction and you're becoming that, because that's all that matters. A relationship is an investment. It can be like your present self, like that's how you attract them, maybe looks max. But a girl's not going to stick with you long term if you have no direction or goals. So start thinking like this now. Create mystery. Have space. This is only going to promote your fucking sex life. The sex is going to be like 10 times better. Stop chasing. Embrace mystery. And I know you've probably heard this advice before. I know you're probably thinking, oh, mystery, that's so cringe. You're not James Bond. Bro, just try it and see what happens for yourself. Like, take my advice with a grain of salt and realize that I'm on your side here. I'm not like abusing you, even though it may seem like that. I'm trying to help you. I want you to have success because younger Adrian had no clue about all of this education. He would chase, he would double text, he would do all this crap, and it led to absolutely no results. You want to create room for her to miss you because that's only going to increase her curiosity and intrigue about you. Lesson number 4, reinforcing negative dynamics. I'm looking at you now and you do look like a bit of a dumbass. You don't know anything about attachment styles. You haven't read the book Insecure in Love. You haven't read Attached. You haven't read The Way of the Superior Man. You don't even know what the right dynamics are meant to be in relationships. You think by you chasing is going to fix it and she's going to come back to you. Like that's kind of what would happen in these like Hollywood movies. You'd see like the nerd, he'd chase after Mary Jane and eventually she'd fall in love with him. It doesn't work like that in the real world. It just doesn't. These are negative dynamics you don't want to chase. It just makes her run further away, which I mentioned at the start of this video. You have to realize that, at least from my experience, a lot of my dates I've been on, a lot of the girls I have seen have been like super avoidant attachment styles. Avoidants want love. They want to feel safe, but they almost have a bit trouble expressing that and being vulnerable. When relationships get too close, they start to like run away. Younger Adrian not knowing this and being the complete spastic he was, when he felt like the avoidant wanted space, I wouldn't give her space, bro. I would fucking chase, bro. I'd run, which would only push her further away, which would only lead to her blocking me. You have to understand these dynamics, and I really, really recommend reading and investing in the book called Attached by Dr. Emil Levine. This book, I read this back in September, already like 5 months ago or some shit, 4 months ago. This book was the key to giving me all of the education I needed to sufficiently work my way through relationships. It's got chapters about effectively communicating, which is another topic for another day. But this book changed my life. That is your actionable step right now, to buy the book Attached. If I was to have a better understanding of these dynamics and not chase and say to myself, okay, I'm confident in myself. I value myself. I feel like that secure masculine guy. I'm not going to chase. I'm going to give her space and make her miss me and think, why isn't he chasing after me? Oh, this is different. He's not like every other guy who just is insecure and when I remove and block them, he just chases after me, which, yeah, gives me a little bit of attention and validation, but makes me feel like he's just not special. Why isn't he chasing after me? This guy's different. That's what you want. This is going to help you. And I wish I knew this sooner because it's almost like girls subconsciously know, okay, I'm going to test him. I'm going to test his emotional strength. I'm going to see if he chases after me or not. Oh my God, he's not chasing after me. He's different. That's what you want. Be your masculine self. Lesson number 5, self-respect and confidence. Do you even know what the definition of confidence is? Like, do you even know what it kind of means? I've got it written down here, this specific definition. Confidence means that you're not over-investing in people who aren't reciprocating your energy. You've probably been hearing this false definition of confidence, like, oh, just looks max, just act like a high value man, go to fucking Ibiza and wear your sunglasses and fake confidence. That's probably what you think it means. And that's probably what you see on all like social media and all these high value guys. First off, realize that it's all a facade. All of these guys are actually like deeply insecure and they're not like authentic at all. Because first, think about it, there's so many of them, they all act the same, so they're not even authentic. Whereas me sitting here today and speaking like how I normally speak, there's not another version of me doing this. You can't really copy what I'm doing. So first, let's erase this high value confident man out of the fucking equation, because that's not confidence. That's insecurity. That's, oh, hi, oh, look at me, guys. I'm searching for validation. I got my sunglasses. I got a nice tan. I got tattoos like everyone else has. I'm confident. And when these guys don't know how to maintain interest in a girl and the girl starts running away, bro, what do you think these guys do? They chase. And then they end up in the same position of, why did this girl leave me? This girl's a bitch. It's not my fault. I'm just going to do the same thing with the next girl and fall in the same cycle. Ask yourself, why do you think that so many people in today's day and age are single, not having success in the dating scene? I hate to say this, but most people are pretty insecure. And when these insecure people do see a couple actually fall in love and maintain a secure relationship with one another, they both trust each other, they're both caring, they're both respectful, they both understand healthy dynamics. No, they're not trying to manipulate one another, they just understand and they're secure in themselves, they value themselves. When people see this, maybe they post a relationship photo on Instagram, I don't know, feelings of envy, feelings of jealousy, they can't stand. Insecure people can't stand seeing secure people be happy. Just because the insecure people themselves don't know what actual confidence is, don't know what actual dynamics are, don't know that this whole time, the only thing that was missing wasn't that chick, wasn't that car, wasn't that sick, high-paying job. It was the value and self-confidence within yourself. It was from doing the work day after day after day, week after week after week, month after month after month, doing everything that you said you would actually do, actually being a man of your word and not saying otherwise. Because every single time you didn't follow through with your word, yeah, no one like externally really knew about it, but internally you knew, and that made you a little bit insecure. That made you maybe have to lie on a recent YouTube video because you didn't do something that you said you would have done. You want to be your most secure self. This is how you can become more authentic. This is how you can attract a higher quality girl than these shitty, degenerate, disrespectful girls you can kind of only attract right now, which are more likely to just fucking not value and just ghost you, block you, etc. Stop chasing girls, bro. Focus on yourself, because when you do, you unlock a higher level of more secure girls. Girls that actually value your work. Girls that actually listen to you and don't play any of these fucking stupid, abysmal games which just absolutely fuck up your mental health, okay? Do the work. Stop being lazy. Stop watching these stupid YouTube videos about how to get girls. Because right now, yeah, you can maybe attract a girl, but bro, is she gonna be your future wife? Does she really care about you, or is she messaging another 5 guys behind your back? Just because you're so low tier and insecure yourself. Read the books I told you to read. You almost shocked yourself. Because that's what's happened to me these past months, literally a couple months of me just relentlessly taking action on this. Shit's just fucking changed, bro. And I want you to experience this because we only have one shot at this life, so why not make the most of it? I hope this video motivated and inspired you. I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching mentorship. It'll be the first link in the description. Other than that, make sure to click the subscribe button and that little bell icon so you're kind of like reminded of when I do post a video and you can watch it as soon as humanly possible. I also am starting a private Discord self-improvement community group. If you're interested in that, go on my Instagram, shoot me a message, and I'll send you an invite ASAP. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.